Most men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond have been hurt badly by women, so they decide to never get married again. And honestly, it's not their fault. Here are 18 reasons why older men are staying single today. No. 1. They have seen enough. Life is too short, and so many men have come to the conclusion that it makes no sense to waste time with a woman when they know they are only looking for one thing. That's right, they've seen enough. They've seen the best years of their life go by, having fun and enjoying themselves. They don't want to sit around waiting for something that may never happen. They have tasted freedom and independence for far too long, and they do not feel like giving that up for anyone, even if it means being alone forever. Number 2. Older men understand that marriage is a big decision, and they take their time to find the right person. They're looking for someone who's compatible in all areas of life, from shared values and goals to interests and hobbies. Finding the right person takes time, which is why many older men are still single. As the saying goes, better to be alone than to be with the wrong person. No. 3. Some older men simply have not met the right woman yet. Maybe they've been focusing on their careers or other priorities and haven't had much time to date. Or maybe they've been unlucky in love and haven't found someone special yet. Whatever the reason, it is important to remember that everyone's journey is different, and just because someone is still single in their 30s, 40s, 50s, or beyond does not mean that they never will find their person. Number 4. It can be intimidating to put yourself back out there in the dating world after a long time. Many older men feel like they are starting from scratch. If they have been out of the game for a while, it can be hard to know where to meet new people and how to approach them. They may also feel self-conscious or unsure of themselves after a bad breakup or failed marriage. This is normal and understandable, but it should not be allowed to hold them back from putting themselves out there and meeting new people. With some courage and determination, anyone can find love again, regardless of their age. No. 5. Older men have higher standards when it comes to relationships. They know what they want and they're not willing to settle for less. This can make it harder to find a partner, but it also means that when they do find someone who meets their standards, the relationship is more likely to last. Men who are over 40 tend to be more selective about who they date because they have a better understanding of what qualities are important in a long-term relationship. They are looking for someone who is not only physically attractive, but also emotionally mature and intellectually stimulating. Number 6. Not all older men want to get married. Some men are perfectly happy being single and don't feel the need to settle down. They may have been married before and decided that it's not for them, or they may have never felt the urge to get married in the first place. Whatever the reason, it is important to remember that not all men have the same desires and needs when it comes to relationships. Just because some men want to get married doesn't mean that all of them do. Number 7. Older men often have busy lives and finding time for a relationship can be challenging. They may have demanding jobs, adult children to care for, or other commitments that take up their time and energy. This can make it difficult to meet new people and maintain relationships. However, it's important to remember that it is possible to find time for love, even if it requires some effort and planning. Many older men have found that it is worth the effort to make time for a meaningful relationship. Number 8. Some men may be hesitant to commit to a long-term relationship because they have experienced the pain of divorce or the death of a spouse. They may be afraid of getting hurt again, and so they stay single. However, it is important to remember that not all relationships are doomed to fail and that fear of commitment is often just a manifestation of past hurts. With the right person, it is possible to build a lasting and fulfilling relationship. Number 9. Older men are often reluctant to seek professional help when it comes to dating or relationships. They may feel like it's a sign of weakness, or they may not know where to start. However, a therapist can provide an objective perspective and helpful advice and strategies for finding success in the dating world. There is no shame in seeking professional help, and it can be a worthwhile investment. for anyone struggling to find love. Number 10. Some men may feel like they are competing with younger men in the dating market. They may feel like they have a lot to prove in order to show that they are still desirable and attractive. However, it is important to remember that age is just a number and that there is no need to compete with anyone but themselves. Men should focus on being the best version of themselves and finding someone who appreciates them for who they are. Number 11. The stigma against older men dating younger women can make it difficult for them to find love. Many people believe that older men who date younger women are only interested in sex, or that they are taking advantage of the younger person. However, this stigma is not always accurate, and there are many happy and healthy relationships between older men and younger women. It is important to remember that love knows no age limit, and that judging a relationship based on age alone is unfair and inaccurate. Number 12. Many older men are not willing to tolerate the games that women often play. They know what they want and they are not going to waste time on meaningless flirting or empty promises. This can be refreshing for women who are used to dealing with men who are always playing games and never serious about anything. However, it can also be off-putting to women who are looking for a man to play games with. Older men who are looking for something real and meaningful will not be interested in playing games, and they will make it clear from the beginning. Number 13. Some men may have baggage from previous relationships that they need to deal with before they can move on. They may be carrying around emotional scars or negative beliefs about themselves and relationships that are preventing them from finding happiness. In these cases, it can be helpful to seek professional help to work through these issues and develop healthy coping mechanisms. By facing their past and healing from it, men can open themselves up to the possibility of a brighter future with a new partner. Number 14. Older men are often more comfortable being alone than younger men. They have lived a full life and are content with their lot, even if it means being single forever. This can be a good thing, as it means that they are not desperate for a relationship and are not willing to settle for just anyone. However, it can also make it more difficult to find love, as they are not putting themselves out there and meeting new people. Number 15. Some men are simply too picky when it comes to dating. They have a long list of requirements and are unwilling to compromise. This can be a problem, as it makes it very difficult to find someone who is a perfect match. When men are too picky, they may end up missing out on someone great simply because they are too focused on finding the perfect person. Number 16. Many older men have high expectations when it comes to physical attraction. They know what they like and they're not willing to settle for less. While this can be a good thing, as it means that they are not willing to lower their standards for anyone, it can also make it more difficult to find a partner. When men have unrealistic expectations about physical attraction, they may end up single because they are unable to find someone who meets their impossible standards. Number 17. It can be difficult for older men to trust women after being burned in the past. They may have been cheated on, lied to, or taken advantage of, and as a result, they may have trouble opening up and being vulnerable in new relationships. If they are constantly on guard, it can be hard to form a genuine connection with someone. Number 18. Some older men are just too successful to settle down. They have worked hard to achieve their success and they don't want to jeopardize it by getting married. They may fear that marriage will take away from their freedom and ability to pursue their goals. For these men, being single may be the best option for both them and their potential partners, as it allows them to continue pursuing their dreams without the complications of a relationship. So there you have it, 18 reasons why older men are staying single today. If you agree with any of these points, let us know in the comments below. Do you think any of these points apply to you? We would love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you have any other reasons why older men might be staying single, we would love to hear from you in the comments as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to get more videos like this one.